Hi everybody, it's Tammy with TSH Designs based out of Nederland, Texas. I am here with quite a bit of news. I've got some really good news. A lot has happened since my last video. I had my visit with the Ensika girls. We got together at Angela's house with AP Pottery, and we all had the best time of our lives. We got to meet each other face to face, exchange mugs, play in the clay. We did all kinds of fun stuff. It was really great. Also, I have purchased a small kiln now. I have it's new to me, but it's an older kiln. It's, excuse me. I think whenever I finally got the information back from Paragon, the kiln was actually made in 1997. However, it has been in a box this whole time and was recently opened about a year ago. And if you've watched some of my videos before, I got this kiln because I also purchased a bunch of her slip cast molds. She was selling it all as a lot. So I had a bunch of slip cast molds, and I got the small kiln, which had only been fired one time. I have done a bisque fire in it, and it turned out great. Everything turned out fine. This is the maiden voyage of a glaze fire. And when the person that I bought it from had used it, she only did a bisque fire. So it has never been glaze fired. So I bought that. I have also purchased a 3D printer and have learned how to make my own rollers so I can let Lori at Wandering Soul Pottery off the hook. Of course, we still share, we still talk. She's teaching me so much. Her and Audrey Lynn from Audrey Lynn Studios, they are teaching me so much on how to print, how to get things together, and it is just such a game changer. Having your own 3D printer, your customization and things can just, you're limitless. And so there's a couple of rollers in here, a couple of mugs that I made the rollers, designed them and made them, and it's really, really fun. I really, really love it. Also, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed. I recently hit 300 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. I never thought that anyone would watch my videos. So it's crazy. This community is just growing by leaps and bounds, and there's just so many talented potters out there. And I just want to thank all of you that take the time to like, comment, anything. You know, I don't really do this for the subscribers and things like that. I mean, I love the subscribers. I love to know what you think of my work, but I really just want to connect with people and learn from all of you potters. And if you have any better ideas of ways that I can do things, I'm always willing to learn. And when we had our little weekend at Angela's, just being around other potters and playing in the clay together, seeing different techniques, it's just amazing and fun. So if you ever get a chance to get together with some other potters, do it. Do what you have to do to make it happen. It is just, it's really, really fun. So I'm gonna quit gabbing, and I'm really excited to see how she does on her first glaze firing. So let's see what we've got. Can you still see? Okay. I'm really excited because Rhonda with Bynum Studios showed us how to make her little ghosts, and I have had the best time making these little ghosts, getting creative, and just getting back to just playing in the clay. Stop making it, I was starting to get a little frustrated because I had orders to do and things like that, and it was just really stealing my creative joy. So working on these little ghosts and doing little fun things, creating the rollers for myself. And oh, by the way, these are some of Rhonda's earrings. She gave us all a pair of the earrings. I love them so much. I love them so much. So anyway, she showed us how to make her little ghosts, and so I have kind of gone crazy with that and made some ghosts. So I've got several of them in here, and so let's just see what we got. For the compact, definitely hit a 5, and the 6 was bending, so that's good. Okay, oh, these came out so cute. So this is one of the rollers that I made. I did a bunch of dogs in ghost costumes. I do have a mug in there of this, and this is just stroking coats with the clear coat over them. And I created my own maker's mark with my 3D printer. I had been having a hard time just getting a simple little mark. I've got my stamp, but I needed just something simple for small things. So that was fun. I was able to create that. Okay. And this is just a little test. I wanted to see how my little, it's kind of dark, but I just wanted to have this on my desk with my maker's mark on it. And this is the roller that Lori had made me with the dogs and Clifford the big red dog. And I have a friend that paints custom pictures of your pet. And she does all the colors on them. And so that kind of inspired me to do this plate. And I've got a mug like this in there as well. That came out really, really cute. Okay. This little guy, whenever I got him, before I put him in, he originally was holding the pumpkin and it broke. So I just glaze glued it to his head. Cute. And some of these ideas my daughter helped me come up with. This is a grandma ghost with the rollers in her hair. A little birthday ghost. And a little ghost holding a rabbit. I made a little mushroom guy. Whoops! Don't want to drop him. Little mushroom guy. So I've really just had fun just creating some fun things. A little dog ghost. Little ghost getting some coffee. A little girl ghost with her lollipop. I didn't know how this one was going to turn out. Little witch ghost. This one was my favorite. Little chubby ghost with his pizza. And little Frankie. I'm telling you, those are a blast to make. They are so much fun. All right, this kiln's gonna go quick because these shelves are small, so hang on, let me get to the next shelf. Okay, well, I have a refiring here, and the cones melted to it. So, isn't that cute? I guess it could be something I could hang it from. This was a plate that I did. I was just trying to fill the kiln up so I could get my little ghost done, mainly. And this, I don't even know what it was. I think frosted melon was on. I put some rainforest on just to see if it would make it look any better, and it still looks like junk. But now it's got 2 little fangs on it, so. Okay, this is my first attempt at a garlic grater with a herb stripper, and it shrunk quite a bit. And this is, oh gosh, lustrous jade and seaweed. Lustrous jade and seaweed. I really like that green. Oh wow, I wanted to do some blueberries, so I did a mug with the blueberries, and then this is just a little sippy glass, and those are just a stroke and coat under glazes. And then what I did on these is I did the stroking coats on there, and then I went back and carved or scraped through the glaze to make the little stars for the blueberries, and then the things on the leaves. And I also did some on the handle. And then I just put clear on the inside and clear on the outside. Okay, that's it for that shelf. That went really quick. These shelves are so much smaller than, I mean, if you can see in the background right there, that's the little shelf compared to the shelf for my big kiln. So it's quite a bit of difference. All right, I'll put you on pause. All right. So apparently the bottom shelf must get the hottest in this kiln because this is the 5 and this is the 6. So it definitely got to a 6 down there. I can tell that I'm gonna have to put some more kiln wash on these because those cones are sticking to the shelves. Okay. Well, let's get these guys out before I have a disaster and break one of my items. Okay. This is just my attempt at a little mommy pot, the chicken, just stroking coats, and I think, yes, I did. I put snow on him first. Then I came back with the underglazes, and then I put clear. And it's just got clear on the inside. Okay. This is really my second attempt at a little picture. When I was making this, it was really, I was just working on coffee cups, and when I got it up there, I was like, well, that's a little big. So I decided to make a spout on it and put a bigger handle on it. And what I wanted a really good blue, but I don't know, for me, whenever I use cobalt celadon by itself, sometimes it runs, not runs, gosh, my mind just went blank. Anyway, it looks really splotchy, and sometimes you can see the strokes in it. And so what I did on this one, I put 2 coats of snow first, and then I went over it with 2 coats of cobalt. And I love this blue. It's not splotchy. I mean, a little bit, you can kind of see a little bit of it, but it hasn't run or anything. And I love that. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And did some of the blueberries on the handle. Okay. Okay, here is, you know what? One sec. Sorry. Here is my attempt at the Clifford the Big Red Dog, and then I also did the Blue Dog, if you're familiar with him. And then I just kind of did some retro dogs. Again, I'm thinking I may give this to our dog groomer. I really like it. I just wanted to do something fun and whimsical. And on the inside, on this one, I did acai gloss. I think that's how you say it. I did that 2 times. And then I did oh, I guess that's all I did was acai gloss. Okay, I did it 3 times. Okay. I thought I had another glaze on there, but I guess not. I love how it kind of has the browns on the handle. Can you see that? It's really cool. Yeah, that came out really cute. And this is the roller that Lori at Wandering Soul Pottery made. Okay. This is the roller that I made with the dogs all in ghost costumes. They're adorable. They came out really cute. All of these are under glazes except for the white I did use snow. I like to use snow better than cottontail. It just seems to do better. And then on this one, I don't know if you can see the sparkles or not, but this one is 2 times black walnut and 2 times obsidian and 2 times fool's gold. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. Sorry if I'm too close. That came out adorable. Yay! And this is a roller that I made, so I'm really proud of that. Okay. Oh, that burned out. Darn. Okay, that is pepper plum on the inside and on the handle. This is another roller that I made that is all the names of God. And I was really just testing this out. I wanted to see how the roller was. This is a roller that I made, so I was wanting to see how it was rolled out on the clay. And so I didn't have like a full coffee cup size, but I was like, that's so cute. I want to just at least try it. And this time, instead of putting the seam where the handle goes, which is what I normally do, I just enhanced the seam and I put a button there, a heart-shaped button. There is some underglaze on there, but man, it burned out. And I'm guessing, like I said, that bottom shelf got so hot because it had a stroke and coat wine about it on it, and it's a purple pink. And yeah, it really burned. I mean, you can see faintly in there. But I love it. I don't think I'm gonna refire it or anything. And then it's just clear on the top of it. It's got such a shine to it. Almost looks like it's got mother of pearl on it. Oh, I was so excited to see this one. Okay, well, this is another roller that I made. It's a sea turtle. And this has got rainforest and celadon bloom on it. I was hoping, and I'm running out of celadon bloom, but I put a lot of celadon bloom on the turtles and didn't really put any where the rainforest was. But man, I'm guessing with that getting to be such a hot 6, the shine on these mugs are just crazy. You can see more of the celadon bloom on the inside. Can you see the crystals in there? Yeah, there you go. And on the handle. But I love this. Oh, is that a pin? No, that's not a pinhole. That's part of the design. I was like, oh no. Yeah. I love that. Okay. Okay, I made another roller. I have can't talk, and it's boiling hot out here. I have a golden mini doodle, and she's out there in the grass, and you probably hear her running around. So I made a roller with a bunch of golden doodles on it, and I'm telling you guys, I'm having the best time making these rollers and just making them come to life. I mean, that's cute. And then this one is rainforest 2 times and green tea seaweed 2 times. Rainforest and seaweed. I've done that before and I just love that metallic at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but that turned out really cute. Oh gosh, I love that. All right, and the last one. Yeah, man, with it getting that hot, it burnt out some of these, the stroking coats. It really did. This is another roller that I made. All different kinds of coffee cups. I love it. And on this one, I did 2 times sangria and then 2 times kimchi on the handle and on the inside. Oh yeah, if you can see that, that's awesome in there. Anyway, wow. I have so many exciting things that I don't know what my favorite is. I'm guessing this, just because it came out way better than what I was expecting. I love the way that the blueberries turned out. Now the test is to see how it pours. And I guess he's my my favorite ghost. Anyway, I had such a blast with these, and it's just brought me so much joy. And you know, that's what this process is all about. I think we get caught up into deadlines and when we have shows and things, and it takes the joy out of it sometimes, and we just have to stop and refocus and do something that makes us smile and makes us happy. And I mean, that's what it's all about. I didn't get into this to be, you know, to make this my career. I got into this because I loved it, and it's fun, and it's just really worth getting back to something that it's just, you can be silly and just be creative. So make sure that you always keep your creative juices flowing, because it is important. So anyway, I just want to thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed this kiln unload. Let me know what your favorite is. If you have a favorite, if there's something that you think I can do different. I am seeing that this kiln does seem to fire hotter than my big kiln. So I may take off the hold, because it seems like at the bottom it got a really hot 6. And I'm not used to that. I'm not used to getting a really hot 6. But anyway, thank you for sharing your time with me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.